Hello guys, meet me again. In this video, I'll be discussing a new hero job, Kafra. I hope this is helpful for you all. Let's begin. There are many things that can make Kafra more powerful and useful for your team. Some of her skills and runes really support this. Kafra has a passive skill that makes him tougher because it provides plus 30% skill damage reduction and auto attack damage reduction. The Overlord skill and final performance runes provide healing, increase abnormal resistance, and make Kafra immortal while the skill is active. Unfortunately, there are a few skills that can penetrate it. Kafra also has a skill that can summon a box where players can hide inside for 5 seconds and recover their HP. While hiding inside the box, Kafra's skill attacks still work. Besides defensive skills, Kafra also possesses skills that can be very detrimental to opponents. These include removing enemy equipment, inflicting status ailments, and stealing enemy buffs. This makes Kafra excellent at both defense and offense. For status, VIT and INT are the most important status here. I set this status so my Kafra can go for DPS or holder in the same match. Here's the equipment I use for Kafra support. Since the top DPS is currently Alinea, I'm focusing on damage reduction and medium size reduction. For details on this character's status, see below. If it's too fast, you can pause this section of the video. Auto attack damage reduction 64.3%, skill damage reduction around 111.6%, and final damage reduction at 30%. Damage reduction and range damage reduction is good for preventing damage from physical DPS. If the next meta is magical DPS, I should combine physical and magical damage reduction to be balanced. Ailment resistances are also important, especially freeze, sleep, stone, and stun resistances. Element resistances are currently quite diverse, so you have to be smart about balancing them. My demi-human reduction is still very small. Some players use plus 1/5 Angry Snarl or plus 1/5 Lutz Energy Rune Armor on their Extract Oracle Mirror. Medium-sized damage reduction is also good for reducing damage, since the player is counted as medium-sized. You can increase this element res from Guild Prey. You can also check my runes. Make sure the core has reached level 7 to get maximum performance from Kafra. Now let's test this Kafra build in the PvP arena. How long can this build survive? Set the Kafra buff and activate the roulette area, while we monitor whether the current PvP is busy or quiet. I see there is a Kafra above. Let's try to approach it. Using Overload skill to increase our attack area to be wider. As you can see, Kafra's intensity in removing the opponent's equipment is quite good. Be careful against Nameless, even your HP is full, he can still kill you. I prefer summon treasure chest and hide inside it. I think think it's Fenrir. Let's try to approach him. Does the damage hurt Kafra or not? Getting into the chest is quite fun until the surrounding area is more conducive. I think besides Fenrir, there is also Dorum hiding around me. Stuck around time field is suck. I need more petrify resistance to avoid this time. It seems quite crowded up there. Let's try heading there. There's an Alinea job coming. Let's try to stick to it and get close to it. Let's see how long I can last. UUGGHH. This Alinea makes me transform into broccoli. But if you pay attention, the damage isn't that bad. I think I can still endure it. Overlord skill makes your roulette area wider. It makes you can attack more players around this area. One of Kafra's skills can cause various status debuffs such as darkness. It's quite troublesome because you can't see your surroundings, especially when you're in a magic prison. If tanker meets tanker, especially against the super tanky Morok, better to avoid it if you are at Yo-Yo Arena. Fighting Ainea is quite difficult. We have to kill the mount first, then we can give damage to the enemy. Fighting Ainea is quite difficult. We have to kill the mount first, then we can give damage to the enemy. I use anti-instant kill headgear. I think this headgear is quite good for support. You can watch my video for reference in your build. So far nothing special, just want a test to survive until death. Going back into the treasure box or chest is really convenient. It makes you invincible and can regenerate HP. Because Kafra's attack is classified as a magic attack, my attack on Jormungandr still missed. Need to wait for the human form first from Jormungandr. Finally died in this yo-yo arena. I want to rest, guys. I've tried using Kafra tank in the magic prison role, sometimes advancing to attack with Alinea, if possible while holding the ball. It's quite fun to play using Kafra. You can see it in the following video, guys. Kafra's skill in removing the opponent's equipment is quite disturbing. If the enemy is not using the Year's Necklace relic, it will certainly be a hassle. Kafra also heals allies around him. This really helps the team to survive better because of his HP regeneration. As a closing in this video, I had the chance to try out the DPS Kafra. The damage seems quite terrifying, so I'm curious. Maybe in the future I'll try the Kafra DPS build. Okay guys, this is the end of my video. Thank you for watching. Still go Divine Avenger.